What's good? We back. Another edition of season preview. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Motor City Sports Talk. We have one more to go after this. We're talking about the Arizona Cardinals, Detroit Lions, Week 14 opponent, going to Arizona to face them. And not a whole lot has changed about Arizona, so we're gonna talk about them. They still have Patrick Peterson, but they still have Chandler Jones, good pass rusher. They still have a solid defense. David Johnson is back this year. He got injured versus us last year. Last year, the Cardinals came here, I think, week 1. Still got Larry Fitzgerald, who's primarily playing the slot now. But the one major thing that have changed with them is Carson Palmer did retire finally. They now have Sam Bradford, Mike Glennon, and they also have the rookie from UCLA, Josh Rosen. All right. They got rid of John Brown. I didn't know that, so I looked that up. But they still have Jawan Brown, Larry Fitzgerald, and, still got David Johnson. Let's see if he comes back more new and improved or still the same. He was one of the best running backs in the league. You could have put him 1, 2, or 3, but he got injured last year and never made a return. So basically, you can't even count on Sam Bradford being healthy. I mean, if I'm Arizona and Josh Rosen can play a little bit, I'm playing him if I really believe that he's going to be the future. Because Sam Bradford at some point is going to get injured. He's a China doll. You can't wrap him in bubble wrap before going out there. Mike Glennon is proven not to be a starting caliber quarterback in Chicago or Tampa Bay. But Arizona as well, I believe, got a new coach as well. I think, Bruce Arians did retire. So he was an exceptional coach. It's just that he just couldn't find that quarterback to get him over the hump. Or they got injured or whatever it was. So Arizona will have a new look. Todd Bowles been gone for a few seasons now as well. He went over to the New York Jets. He had that defense looking superior, man. Since he left, they ain't been as dominant. Patrick Peterson, he been up and down because I know he found out he had diabetes, but he ain't been as dominant as he used to be. Deion Buchanan playing that joker linebacker safety position. So it's a lot to look at for Arizona. Arizona isn't the powerhouse that they once could have been. Or once was kind of NFC. And I think a lot of people don't believe they have a chance to win the NFC West, excuse me. I think it's pretty much between Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers, And, for whatever reason it may be, Arizona is being overlooked. I don't know if it's a quarterback situation, Arians being gone, but this team is trending down. I think it's in a rebuild mode. I think they had their window and they didn't have an opportunity to cash out on it because Palmer wasn't a good quarterback. He was a good quarterback when he was with Cincinnati till he tore his leg up. And after that, he was never the same guy, And last year they didn't have David Johnson. So maybe that David Johnson kind of gives them that pizzazz back in their offense. But I just don't see them having enough on both sides of the ball to be dominant. They had some offensive line issue problems. And that ain't never good with a statue for quarterback like Sam Bradford. So I definitely believe this team is trending in the rebuild mode. It's on the down spiral right now. But it's not like the worst down spiral you'll see. They got a lot of talent still. I think they fixed the quarterback position. And if Josh Rosen come in and have an exceptional rookie year, you never know. Because they got the vet and Larry Fitzgerald. They got David Johnson. If the line can block a little bit. And they got a really, really good defense still. It's still serviceable. They got rid of the Honey Badger. He not there no more. He with Houston, which Houston has a stacked defense. And we'll see, man. We'll see. But I don't really see them being a major factor. But you never know. Josh Rosen come in there or Sam Bradford come in there light it up with Fitzgerald, Jawan Brown, the rest of those, and David Johnson, the rest of those weapons. And they might could be a dark horse. But in my opinion, I don't really see Arizona being any good this season as far as, being a Super Bowl contender or a playoff contender, in my opinion. Unless Josh Rosen comes in and does something exceptional. But I'm not saying like they 8 years away or they're going to be a 5 and 11 or something like that. I just think that they got to find a quarterback position, get that right, plug a couple defensive deficiency issues they got, and maybe another receiver or two, they'll be all right. So they're not far away. They're not super far away. I mean, David Johnson gives you an opportunity every Sunday. So does Fitzgerald. But like I said, man, how they would match up versus us, last year we creamed them. You know, we created them at the crib, but it's always different going to Arizona. We have problems going to Arizona, but I think, you know, it's hard to tell what the Lions bring to the table and what Arizona will bring to the table throughout preseason. But it's just a season preview. I think, you know, we match up well with receiver-wise. They have some good pass rusher in Chandler Jones. I think he's still there. But if we can block him, I think we could be okay. You know what I'm saying? And if we could run the ball like we did in the first preseason game, we could be okay. Defensive-wise, if we can't stop David Johnson, which we did a good job of doing that last year, if he got injured, you're going to have a problem. So he's your focal point. And Fitzgerald in the slot, you got to give him extra attention. Even in his 30th year, he's still good. He's in my top 5 all time. So I like Larry Fitzgerald. So I think we match up good. But you still got, you know, Patrick Peterson, who you never know, might get back on his Super A game. He's an A corner, but he used to be an A+ corner. And I think, you know, kind of the fall of the defense, Ty Bowles leaving, kind of, you know, left the defense in limbo. But I think he's still an excellent big-time player. I think he's still a top 10 corner easily. And I just think the reason his notoriety dropped is because the team talent dropped and they had a dip the last couple of years. So, but I think we match up well versus them, very, very well as we did last year. But going to Arizona hasn't been kind to the Detroit Lions. So, no, it is what it is, man. It's Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Season preview. One more to go. I believe it's the New England Patriots. We say them for last. But, yep, Arizona Cardinals. Good team. Good organization. Used to be the bottom of the bottom, but now they're a good organization. Don't forget to share, subscribe, comment. Also, check out the links in the description or the social media links in the description or social media usernames in the description. Follow us on all platforms. More Sports Talk. We gone.